Y'all want some spooks? Hello everybody, welcome back to another scary game. I am your creep captain, a guide through all things weird, scary, creepy. Welcome back to another scary game. Today we are going to be playing A Place Forbidden. This is going to be a fun one. It's a new game that I found on Steam. It's not actually new, but it's a game that I found on Steam, and I love the pixelated horror design. I think that it's so fun. Kind of brings me back to the past a little bit. As always, I know nothing about the game, so we're gonna just jump right into it. And as always, the sensitivity is nuts. This sure as hell isn't my apartment. I gotta change the sensitivity. Whew! Oh my god, it's glitching the game, it's so fast. Alright, I gotta change that. Much better. Much better. Okay, so this is not my apartment. Okay. Okay, so this is not my apartment. That much we have determined. What is the controls? F is flashlight. E? Oh. Click? Nice painting. Click is the, yeah, it's click. Nice painting. Oh my god, I can open up everything. Oh my goodness. There's so many to open. There's so many to open. Okay, one at a time here. Nothing. I think that was my feet. Was that my feet? Okay. That was my feet. Had to be. There's flies. Cool snaky doodle. He's eating himself. Pretty depressing. You're telling me. Oh, I thought that was a spider. Okay. Okay. I don't like spiders at all. So, any of the games that I find that have spiders in them is an almost automatic no-go. I definitely didn't fall asleep in this chair. Okay. What's this say? Visitors, Yentl Krillman. April 9th, 1886. Mason Thompson, 1881. Lionel Ella. Samuel Elliott. Alice Chen. Hans Groening. Bernard White. There is no date for Bernard White. And then V. Bernard and V. You two. Oh, wow. Look at the date range here. 1886 all the way to 1956. What? Anyway, greetings, visitor. You're more than welcome to sign your name and the date of your visit in this guest book. Once you've done that, we welcome you to explore the library to your heart's content, so long as it isn't after closing. Once you've had your fill, please let yourself out. You'll find the key to the front door on one of the desks in the study. 10-4. Got it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Desks in the study. Do I need to go here? I'm assuming the handle turns, but I can't open it. Is that's where? Well, so okay, all right. I gotta go in there. Nice painting. Doesn't seem like a very fair fight. What is this? He's getting stabbed in the head. The Skullboy getting stabbed in the face. Doesn't seem to mind it though. Does not seem to mind it. I can't see a thing. Who knew it could get this dark out? Is there anything out there? What are those? Just tree stumps? I can't see a thing. Yep. Okay. Same thing. And I can't see a thing. Yep. It doesn't look like it's plugged in. Oh, I can crouch now. Can I plug it in? Plug it in, plug it in. Not sponsored, by the way. Mouse on the floor. Unresponsive. Okay. Sweet books, man. One thing I'm happy about so far in this game is that they didn't make the footsteps unbearably loud. They tend to do that in some of these games, I guess to increase the creepy ambiance or whatever. But a lot of times it just comes off as overwhelming. Last night I remember I was sitting at home reading a letter from an old friend, but it's the strangest thing. Now I can't remember what it was about or who it was that sent it. Also, I don't remember putting anything in my pocket, but I feel something. Press N to open the notebook. Okay. Oh, I heard a thing. Room 1. You should really clean this place up. Don't lose the trash. Don't lose it. Bunch of scribbles. This room makes me wish I had someone to vent to. Room 2, that is. Room 3. I think I'm cracking under the strain. I had the strangest inclination to walk straight into a wall. Okay. Room 4. There's a secret path in the dark. Gotcha. I'll remember that, maybe. Room 5. Art can really be illuminating. These are insane symbols. Okay. I hope I don't have to decipher symbols. There's just a coffee cup hanging? Okay, okay. This. The tick fills up on blood. A pustule pulses on a dead dog's eye. Like these, your head shall burst. Like these, your head shall burst. Beautiful. Just simply, just riveting. Welcome message from all our staff. Welcome. We're glad you're here. The library is located in a picturesque part of Britain, atop a grassy knoll east of Sussex. Many rural townships, obviously bereft of their own libraries, refer their villagers to the library. It is beloved by all. Peruse our vast stock of fiction, non-fiction, poetry, and everything in between. Chat with friendly librarians and employees, and feel free to spend as long as you'd like reading, using our computers, or just spending time here. We always love new visitors. Should you hear any odd knocking in the corners of the building, pay it no mind. The library is on the older side, and the Foundation plays tricks on some visitors' minds. Don't worry, though. It's perfectly safe. The staff. Famous last words. Perfectly safe. Perfectly safe. Oh, it's just some knocking. You're just here by yourself. You hear some knocking. Broken. Same. Oh, hey, this one's not working. Hold to the touch. Okay, it's cold in here. Oh, I hear a phone. Yes. Hello. Talk about a blast from the past. All of the phone numbers are what is it? All the phone numbers are 3 digits too short. Weird. Where's the telephone? Doesn't move at all. Feels a little warm to the touch. Weird. Turn off. Turn on. A long list of books and the dates they were checked out. Funny, none of them have the year listed. Only months and days. The screen looks burnt out. Nothing happens when I press the buttons. Talk about a blast from the past. Already saw that one. Globe? I can spin the globe. I'm gonna spin this as fast as I possibly can. That's as fast as I can go. That's a big copy machine. Oh, it makes stuff. Whoa! Pew pew! What is it? Oh, it's a butt! It's a butt! That's awesome! That is so cool! That is hilarious. Oh, it's another one. Oh, that's not a butt. That's not a butt at all. Well, that's a butt. That's not a butt. Those are lines. What keeps coming out of here? What is there? What do we got? More lines. Oh, redacted. Oh, the butt went away. Goodbye, butt. I need to find the right key. Gotcha. Okay. Welcome message. Peace be to you, friend. We're glad you've decided to join us. Despite its name, the library is open to people of all sorts of different faiths. With our vast tracts of religious knowledge, modern, old, and otherwise, we're certain you'll find the peace you seek. We know you've traveled far to arrive here, so please do rest. Keep an open mind, read to your heart's content, and we'll be sure you're well provided for. One matter of note, we ask you do not linger after closing hours or descend too far into the library's bowels. Some of our books are quite old and very sensitive to the ingress of foreign temperatures and moistures. Thank you for understanding. Old books in the bowels. Don't go in my bowels. Stay out of the bowels. Stay out of our bowels. Weird, almost all of the words are crossed out and the pages are stuck together. I can't open this any further. Icky pages, kind of gross. Where's this phone? Oh, there's the phone. Incoming call, unknown. Accept it or deny? Okay.
Welcome to the Library of Ouroboros. We're glad that you've decided to visit our humble institution. Hopefully, you'll find what it is you're looking for. Please be informed that the library is closing. Since most of our staff are currently away, please lock the door on the way out. We hope you've enjoyed your visit.
Will do, bud. Hey, key! Picked up a brass key. I'm turning on all of the lights. Welcome message. Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Ouroboros. Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Thanks for coming. You can go now. Rude. Rude. What these? What are these? What are these? The handle turns, but I can't open it. Okay. This must be the key back to the previous door then, huh? This one? This one? Key! Okay, I don't... Oh, wait, I have a flashlight. It just creates a gray dot. This isn't... Oh. Loady load. Wait, what? This can't be right. I just came from here, didn't I?
Hello. We'd like to inform you that the library is now closed. Note that it is unlawful to remain on the premises after closing. This is your one and only warning.
Okay, well, okay, I guess, I reckon I'll just be going then, huh? By the way, you have a butt on your copy machine, apparently.
Literally, not even joking, 2 hours later.
Give me this. I picked up the screwdriver. Not plugged in, still sparking. Strange. Very strange. Well, I guess I'm just gonna be on my way. After I check these computers one more time. Oh, that's a neat lamp. Paper. What? Paper. I could throw the paper. Yeah! Okay. Is that camera watching? That camera's moving, isn't it? I can't slumber. I've been driving for miles and miles and miles. It's night. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Been on the road for what feels like days. Don't like this constant moving. Never have. But it wasn't this bad when I was younger. I'd sleep in the car while my parents drove. Now I don't have anybody to drive me. 2 of them got caught up in some kind of darker parts of our world, a black library by our old house. They went in, never came out. They are why I can't sleep. Their book, What I Learned Without Trying. What I learned without trying as I opened the dusty thing, sitting disused as I cleaned out what remained of the attic. Didn't even mean to, and yet here we are. There have been no other cars for hours. This dark stretch of road, my truck, all I've known. As I drive along, a halo of red and blue neon forms in my windshield. A bastion in the dark. A tiny diner. Oh, this is like a real book. What up? I'm not hungry. I'm not thirsty. Just tired. But all the same, I take the exit as it comes up, pulling into the parking lot between the beat-up jalopy and a truck that looks a lot like mine. I hardly feel the cold outside. I hardly feel anything. It's like being trapped in someone else's body and things don't feel like they fit on my muscles anymore. The diner's just as cold as the outdoors and hardly more inviting. The distressed red pleather of the bunch of booths that should have been trashed years ago. Dirty tables, floors buffed into a mockery of cleanliness. Empty, but for a man in a heavy coat in one corner and a waitress in the other. The man is standing. The waitress is also standing. They look like prize fighters about to square off, or they would if they were looking at each other. Instead, I can't see the man's face for his collar and hat, and the woman is looking at me. Seat, sir? I nod. Rough weather out, she says, trying to smile as I take my seat. I can tell I look terrible. Do you know a place where I can get some shut-eye? I ask almost without realizing it. I can't sleep, but maybe I can still try. Not a motel for miles. You can sleep at your table if you want, though. You don't have anything. You don't even have to order anything. You don't even have to order anything. Thank you. I set my head down on the table, and my eyes don't shut. The black knowledge slithered its way from those stained pages and into my brain, and now it grips my eyelids, forcing them wide. The diner is sideways. I'm like this for a few minutes. Then there's someone else standing sideways in front of me. That man in that coat. His face is a dark red mass. Sleep deprivation? Tired, buddy? I nod. The table is cold against my numb face. I think we can help each other. He reaches toward my face, laying a hand upon my cheek. There's a flicker of feeling, of warmth, that cuts through the fog that swallowed up my head for days. As he withdraws his hand, I see a strip of ragged flesh in it, which he brings to his face. When he lifts his hand again, the flesh is gone. Thanks, buddy. May I take the rest? I nod. The table is cold against my face. As I finish nodding, he turns my head roughly and grabs at it, pulling away another strip of red. There's feeling. The tiredness becomes more pronounced. He doesn't ask anymore, just takes. Each time his hand comes down, a little part of me leaves. But at that point, I don't much care. Take it all. I'd like to rest. The table has turned red, like the seats around us. Time passes, feelings gone, sleep. The man in the coat takes down his collar, and I see my face looking down at me. Tired, he reaches down into my pocket, fishes out my keys. Rest easy, buddy, he says, and something else that I don't hear. He's gone. It all is. Damn! Damn! That was actually, I mean, shit. Nice, cool little short story. That was pretty cool. Dude. That was, okay. I'm digging it. I dig that. Oh, there's little handprints all over the screen. That was a good little story. I liked it. I can't help but feel as if I stand before the precipice of some terrible reality. Left one room only to come right back to it. Left one room only to come right back to it. Shame there's no place but to go. Shame there's no place to go but straight ahead. I've hidden a few tools in this room in case the path ahead isn't what I hope it is. If they're not here anymore, then good news. The path ahead, at least immediately, is probably safe. Zero chance of any hostile entities. If they're still here though, well, I hope they're useful to you. Boo? Wrong spelling. You're going to need all the help you can get. B. Okay. Okay. It's one of those kinds of games, huh? I have a feeling I'm going to have to jump out that window. So I'm going to have to start noticing numbers, apparently. I'm going to have to start noticing and remembering numbers here. Is there any numbers in this that I can think of? I don't, well, okay. I think I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, actually. I'm going to have to start noticing numbers. Absolutely. Because there's two locks. There are two locks that I'm going to have to fix. I keep pressing shift as if I'm actually going to run. I'm not running. I love how I just forgot entirely. I'm just completely neglecting. What? What? Did I just see what I... Did I... Wait, what? There was a... Oh, is this... Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, I thought I was going nuts. And there's a plant. Where's the plant? Okay, it's not coming back. I thought I was going nuts for a second because I could have swore. Things are getting spoopy now. Paper is equal parts smudged and illegible. Wait, what? Go in the can. I'm gonna clean up the trash. I feel like that's just a kind of a good idea. You know? No, that's just like my civil duty. Civil duty. I will duty civilly. Alright now, you monsters. I'm trying to clean up these mean streets, okay? Another story. Minister's Doom, Act 3, Scene 2. Bernice enters, followed closely by the librarian. Bernice is breathless, looking both exasperated and slightly excited. The librarian's expression is unreadable, as per usual. Bernice. But my husband will find out about us. He won't stay out forever, librarian. I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. But shall we retire to the living room, if we're to speak of such unpleasantness as your husband? Bernice's face suddenly breaks into a grin. She grabs the librarian's hand, taking him onto the couch beside her. Fine then. If you're to stay, I want to hear some of those secrets you've been talking about. You can't play me for a fool forever. The librarian. I would never claim to do such a thing, my dear. How would you care to hear how I can stop a human heart with but a word? Okay. Bernice, goodness, that sounds dangerous. It most certainly is, says the librarian. Bernice, I wish to hear it. Librarian, then of course you shall. He leans close to Bernice, who closes her eyes as if expecting a kiss. The librarian leans past her, whispering something in her ear. Bernice's eyes open wide. She gives a single jerk, a strangled groan, and goes limp, sliding off the couch. The librarian says, too curious for her own good. He stands, reaching in one of his pockets to withdraw a single black case containing Bernice's wedding ring. Taking a curious look around the living room, the librarian eventually focuses on a single point on the opposite side. The librarian crosses the floor, leaves his item, and turns to leave. As he does so, the scene darkens, leaving only a single spotlight to illuminate the stage. It is fixed on the small black case, which the librarian has decided to leave sitting atop the minister's writing desk. Okay. That wasn't... There wasn't much into that one. Okay. Trash! More trash! Because I told him I would. I told him I'd be a good boy and clean up this here trash. I hear a knocking in the corner. It told me to not look, but I'm gonna look. Look at that. Look at that. You like what you see, big boy? You like what you see, big boy? Big boy? What's this book say? On the library. That was a long one. Very early into the professorship, a student came to my office one spring afternoon with a stack of papers in her arms. She said she'd been having strange dreams. One of a place stretching forward and backward into infinity. Dreams of hallways splitting into hallways. Dreams of being lost in the intricate guts of some gigantic place that could not possibly exist. On the papers were crude sketches. She was no artist, she said, but something about the dreams had left such a vivid impression on her that putting what was in her brain to page seemed her only option. She was clearly distressed when I gently suggested that she visit the university psychologist rather than the resident ancient history professor. She violently shook her head, asking if I knew anything about something called the Ouroboros Library, or perhaps a library of Ouroboros. Am I saying that right? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ouroboros or Ouroboros? I really don't know. It wasn't entirely clear. I told her the common knowledge about the symbol, taken from the Egyptians by the Greeks, and from the Greeks by the medieval Europeans, a sign of alchemy, of death and rebirth, and so forth. The student continued shaking her head all through my explanation until she suddenly cut me off. Those are too old, she said. The place where my dreams was modern. There was electricity, computers, but everything seemed ancient and stank of old dust and damp wood and something else. Please, don't you know of anything in recent times that might have stemmed from that idea? I confess that I hadn't, especially considering the size and the many niches of the modern world. She left without another word, leaving her drawings behind. Something about the conversation shook me. I looked through the crude drawings made in a shaky hand and saw in the familiar shapes and designs an odd air of ominousness. Like looking at the facade of a dark building and hearing the slightest scratching of things that shouldn't be, just behind the stones. All very juvenile thoughts. And yet, when I went home that evening, I brought the drawings. I couldn't help but want to look more into what we'd discussed, into that library of Ouroboros. It was largely fruitless. I found many sites and articles on alchemy, the symbol itself, or the public library in Ouroboros County, which was located somewhere in rural Wisconsin. But just as the hour crept past midnight, I found something, the slightest snatch of information at the bottom of a rabbit hole series of links. I will not repeat the website's domain, or my steps to arrive there, for fear that someone might try to replicate what I did. But I will repeat what I found, because just as that student couldn't get the ideas from her head without drawings, I find I can't think of anything else, waking or sleeping. I hope this will help. The Library of Ouroboros. A kind of waking nightmare, arrived upon by those too curious for their own good, rich in black secrets, rich in dark ideas lost to time, rich in languages from dead races on other planets. The fortunate die, the truly lucky, or perhaps the most fortunate of all, become tenders for all time, knowing far more than any living being could ever hope to learn, without becoming a permanent, perpetually screaming stain on the face of space-time forever. On the space of space-time forever. None have left it unscathed. There are forbidden tomes that would prevent you from breathing should you merely touch them, and the tenders are beyond sanity and jealousy keep their terrible secrets. You've searched enough. This is your final warning. That night I slept fitfully, my dreams beset by images of dark, dusty place, eerie for its supposed normalcy. I could almost feel things passing by just beneath the floorboards, within the walls, watching me. Every exit led to another room, nearly the same as the one before it. And out the windows, I only saw black. My dreams have been consistently disturbed since that night, so much so that it is hard for me to teach. So heavily preoccupied is my waking mind. Whoops. I hope this writing will be enough to put my mind at ease. One last thing. I since tried to find the student that contacted me to tell her what I learned. My hope was that I might be able to put her mind at ease, or at least commiserate with her. But I haven't been able to find her. In fact, since the day she visited my office, her roommates haven't seen her, nor has anyone else. And I fear I might be next. Alright, the plot gets thicker. The plot is thickening. The plot be thickened. The plot get thickened. Spin! Oh wait, that doesn't spin. Yeah, it does. Okay. Spin! Oh, bloody handprint. Okay. The note is largely obscured by blood. You can make it only a handful of words. And one of those dustier books fell apart in my hands. There were these arcane scribbles. Feels. After I threw it away, still not quite right. Like something watching. 10-4. Gotcha. I should probably leave. Not gonna lie. I should probably not be here. Scribbles. There's not a real word on this page. Is that a tooth?
Literally, not even joking, 2 hours later.
Lie on. Lie on. Too smudged to be legible. What? Hypercube. I'm gonna throw away the paper first. I'm throwing away the trash first, sorry. Okay, I'm touching the cube. Here we go. Picked up forbidden knowledge. Just that simple, huh? So, I came back to read this and I've noticed that So the where it says they're useful to you, and they use the wrong to, so as the number 2. So if we read through it, the numbers we can find in this are left 1, room only to come back to it. 0 chance of any hostiles, and 2. So 102, maybe that's the thing back in the place over there. 102. No. Damn.
Literally, not even joking, 2 hours later.
Oh my god, I just now saw it. As if I stand before. I missed a 4. The 4. 4, 1, 0, and 2. Oh my god. I don't even want to tell you how long I've been trying to figure this out. Yeah. Oh, dude. Picked up a lockpick? Okay.
We've given you chances. Ample warning.
Oh,
You
I can't
proceed,
believe it.
we threaten. Continue on your current path, and they will find nothing left of your head.
Okay.
We swear it.
Okay.
For the last and final time, go back from whence you came.
Joke's on you, buddy boy. I don't know where I came from. I've got the lockpick, right? So, I'm gonna, I guess, pick the lock. Time to put my amateur lockpicking skill to the test. Got it! Oh, thank God. What? Again? I thought I just went outside. You're right. You did go outside. Press F to activate the flashlight. Just did, buddy boy. Something about this room is even worse than the last ones. Before, there might have been an odd feeling in the air. A certain untraceable scent, but it at least felt like somewhere people had been. Here, something's definitely wrong. I can hear something deeper in this room. Barely perceptible, crying out in pain. Here goes nothing. Me. Oh, man. I'm so stoked that I've made a little bit of forward progress there, because I've legitimately been looking for this code for like a few hours, trying to figure something out. Lights out, lights out, lights on, lights out. Oopie. Oh, 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 oh. I love some nice high ceilings. I do. There's no way I'm in the same library I was in earlier, right? This room's massive, Ruth. Yeah, true that. Is anything in my journal? Oh, not yet. I'm afraid. I am scared. Then FADCR B Bean. Okay, so this is, I think, room 3. The Minister's Doom, Act 4, Scene 3. Open atop the roof of the minister's estate, the minister lies against a statue of a lion spattered with his blood. A saber hilt protrudes from the gaping wound in his chest. The librarian stands over him, triumphant. Librarian says, "And so you finally cease your pathetic writhing." The minister spits out blood. Minister says, "Are you here to taunt me, or to end this charade?" Charade. Go on. You've ruined my life, destroyed all I love. Sever what remains, damn you. Librarian says, "Come now, minister. Is there any need for this melodrama?" Minister says, Kill me, damn you, kill me. The librarian says, are you pleading for your mercy, I wonder, or are you trying to salvage the last of your pride? It doesn't matter. Your reasoning is flawed. What are you? The minister says. He doubles over, his words lost in a bloody coughing fit. The librarian goes on, consider it, your ties to this world are severed, all earthly connection is gone. Had I wanted to kill you, I could simply have stepped into your estate and placed that saber between your shoulder blades. Yet even now you still breathe. Your wounds non-lethal. Or, I should say, non-lethal enough for our sake. The minister says, our? What the devil are you talking about? Librarian. Forgive me, minister, but I'm afraid I've misled you. Mislead you. You see, this was never about vengeance. When I met you on your return from City Hall those 3 weeks ago, it was only a few hours after my first visit to the city. Minister. What? Then that tale about the library that I put out of business, librarian says. A very flimsy lie, I'm afraid. Really, I'm quite amazed you didn't see through it. Oh, and since the truth is coming out in the open, it should be said that the odds were insurmountable from the start. You were never just fighting an individual, the minister says. I knew it. That maid will hang. The librarian cuts him off and says, the maid is dead already. A half-hearted turncoat is of no use to me. Actually, that is exactly the truth that should come out, minister, for you see, there is no such thing as me. Never was. There's only us. The minister is silent, his mouth hanging open in shocked awe. The minister goes to say, a madman. Librarian, wrong, my friend. Neither mad nor a man, nor are we here, as you so delightfully put it, to sever you. Quite the contrary. In fact, we want you to join us. The librarian steps closer. We are always in need of fresh, strong minds. Your impeccable business sense and your knack for keeping it from ever sullying your spotless, smiling public face has proven that you have exactly that. Minister says, my God, get back! The librarian says, your God is dead, or asleep, or else he is somewhere out of the hearing, or else he does not listen at all. No, no, minister, my friend. You cannot choose between him and us. The only choice is to come to us willingly, or for us to take you. The minister's hand darts into his coat, past the saber. In a flash, he withdraws a flintlock pistol. I make my own options. The minister fires straight at the librarian's heart. A perfect shot at zero range, but when the smoke finally clears, the librarian still stands. Casually, he reaches up to brush the pistol shot from his overcoat. The librarian goes on. Regrettably, it seems you've forfeited your right to choose. The scene darkens as the minister gives a strangled, agonized scream. When the lights return, the minister stands alone. It is only him, the saber, and the blood-stained lion. The librarian says, get comfortable, minister. We'll be spending a lot of time together. The end! That was a good one. It's pretty good. God, these stories are so long, though. Pretty long. Oh, there's something in the darkness. Where? Let me see. I see nothing. I see nothing of the sort. Oh, I see something moving in the shadows. Oh, what is this? It's all wiggly. Okay. Print me out a butt to take on the road with me. Come on. Give me a butt. Oh, it just falls right back into itself. Come on, one more. Let's go. Okay. All right, never mind. I think we're good. What the hell kind of ink is this? It is red. Red ink. Oh, I've already read that. Okay, thank God. They're good. They're good stories, but man, are they a little bit wordy. If I had the choice, I'd rather just continue on. Many of them are burnt already. Light out, light on. Oh man, is this a maze? Oh. A bit, yes, okay. 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 I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I got no privacy. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I guess I gotta read this giant book. Alright. Hello? Hello? Hello, everyone. Hello. On the failures. Word has it that those who pass the librarian's bleak tests are granted knowledge beyond the ken of any other. But you want to know about those who failed. Each fate is as miserable as the next, but very well. Some few are allowed to retain their sentience, but lose all mobility. Their spirits are torn from their bodies, with the latter being cast away. The librarian takes these spirits and compresses them. That's right. Those tomes you've seen lining this place, those books you've ignored, many of them were once like you. Poor fools, lost in a foreign place. How many pages is this? Okay, that's not many. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's fine. Then there are the husks, shambling bodies that move without direction through the library's infinite halls, searching for heads that have long since been taken from them. Are their souls still there, locked away in some dark, forgotten keep? Potentially, but they will search fruitlessly and forever. These fates are equally terrible, forever trapped in a place, forever cursed to wander, but there is one worse than both. Especially poignant failures. Those that attract the librarian's knowledge but fail in the end are given especially poignant punishments. Some say that in the library's deepest depths, the walls shudder and shake and pulsate with life that should have died long ago. And some say that these walls are formed of those promising few who could not prove themselves. Is there any egress from this place? In death or otherwise? Perhaps, perhaps not. But I'll certainly never see it. Fair. That's fair. That's fair, man. That's fair. I get it. I'll never see it. I don't care. I'm sure my... Oh. Oh. What are you? Why are you moving? What is it? I don't like... Okay. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't wanna. What is this place? Right. Guess I'm just gonna go mosey on down the old dusty trail. Just gonna keep on keeping on. Going downstairs. Going down. Going into the deep dark depths of the library. Oh god damn it! What the hell is going on? Why am I back here?
Like a beetle in an antline's trap, you flail your way deeper. It is gratifying to watch you wriggle your way to your doom. We so rarely have new visitors. Perhaps we won't spatter you across these walls. Perhaps we'll allow you to stay, join the others. It is what you want, is it not?
Stay and join the others? I can't say that that's exactly what I was thinking about. I thought I might want to go home or something, you know. Go home? Made it to this room and I'm not going any further. Caught a glimpse of him, bastard that's been talking in my ear. Was wearing a dark cloak, so I couldn't see much more than his figure. Shape of his head wasn't human. Makes sense, can't stop capitalizing his name. Psychomatic? Psychomatic? Psychosomatic? Psychosomatic, yeah, that's it. Or did he do something to me? No, I won't be able to stay here forever. No, he's waiting for me, just a little beyond the door on the other side of this room. Looks like I've got a date with this crevice. Anything's preferable to what I think he's got in mind for me. If you're reading this, you should probably join me down here. Whatever's ahead won't be pretty. Do I have to make a oh, gross. Do I have to make a decision here to jump in or not? I'm not gonna go. No chance. No chance I'm going in there. Nah, I'm gonna face my doom head on. So much reading. You wouldn't even be here had you not been so damn curious. Only caught a letter from a friend and then you woke up here, yeah? Nothing you did? I know better. You searched for the library at home, actively tried to be ensconced by a pull of black knowledge and forgotten places on the internet and in the dusty cabinets of the world. You were looking for something. We both know why. It wasn't all because of that letter. But it isn't just guilt that moves you, is it? It's that hungry feeling, that desperate wish to know all there is before the grave wraps its gnarled hands around your legs and pulls. Though mine has been lost to the ages, I can sense your heart beating. In fact, everything in and around the library can. Poor stupid bastard. If you recognized what forces you've caught the attention of, I think you'd go the way the one before you did. Ah, well, problem is, I'm stupid. Problem is, I don't know what you're talking about. So, we're gonna print out another butt. That's not a butt. Alright, done with you. Prenty boy. Still locked. I wonder if there's even anything behind this door. Same. Yeah, same. I kind of would like to know. That's impossible. I'm sure there was a door there. You right. You right. Open sesame. Do I still need to throw away the paper? Something about this room is unnatural. I mean, you think? I don't like it at all. Picked up clock tablet. Okay. Papers, papers, papers. Private. Stapler. Clock tablet. Oh, okay. The moon phases. Cool. Right. Okay. He was old as sin, perhaps older, and had lived alone for a long time. Over his many years, he had accumulated much wealth, knowledge, fond memories, but nothing to stop the onset of time. As he walked the dark halls of his mansion, as he paced in the dark, as he worried away his time in his study, time continued along, tearing at his flesh, bending his brittle bones. That's a tough one. The hands of the clock peeled his organs away from his body one by one until his waning strength finally failed him. He was found slumped in his chair, surrounded by books bearing unidentifiable sigils. In the end, even, they had not saved him. Stop. Fire tablet. Wait, so the other one was a clock tablet. Yeah, clock. Now I've got fire. In her middle age, she had little to do and so gained a fascination with the old radio in her attic. It was a relic from her childhood and it had never worked properly. As she waned in the seclusion of her home, a desire to see it working again overtook her. Her curiosity matching her seclusive nature in equal parts, she plumbed knowledge in the dark recesses of her attic, building capacitors and vacuum tubes, twisting metal and wires. In the end, the radio sang. It was more than a radio should have been. Flames spouted from the speakers, from wires, from the shattered glass tubes. The fire ate up everything it touched. She was reduced to a blackened skeleton. Snake tablet. He was only a child, left alone for too long. As children are wont to do, he went off in the high, grassy hills above the apartment complex he called home. The tall grass came almost to his chin, tickling his nose when he stepped forward. The freedom normally kept from him was finally his, and it was magical in its way. So deeply enthralled with the hills, the grass, the view of the town was he, that he did not think to listen for the rustling of grass. When the snake's fangs sank into his young flesh, they met no resistance. His body was found days later, huddled in a ball. Alright, bear tablet. When adulthood found her, she found herself desiring solitude more and more frequently. Since her youth, her home had sat at the edge of a vast forest, which her family had warned her against exploring. But on the night of her 30th, she went alone to finally explore it. The woods were equal parts dark and foreboding, with thin, sickly adlers creating almost a fence of wood. As she weaved between them, she arrived at a derelict cabin, abandoned for years. Naturally, she entered, her curiosity driving her. They said that the marks found on what remained of her body afterward bore wounds as if made by a bear. Though few had seen a corpse so thoroughly savaged by an animal. Oh, there's another car tablet. He was 16 when he went driving alone for the first time. His family had kept him from the world, he said, and it was more than high time that he went and learned about what was out there. It was less than an hour before he was lost. He hadn't received his license yet, after all, and there were many winding side streets surrounding the small town he called home. It was on a lightless intersection where he met his fate. A pickup hit his sedan without stopping. As his vehicle spun out and rolled into the ditch, the pickup vanished into the night. His head was pulverized by the steering column, turning it to little more than paste. Ugh, pasty. Okay, so that's 16. Alright, so the car is gonna go here. Right? So 30 was fair. Middle-aged, fire. Old as dirt, clock. Got him. Got him. The safe contains a lump of blackened flesh. Ooh, tasty. It's hard to even be surprised anymore. True. Yeah, I get that.
You piqued our curiosity. We read your book, discovered that for a mortal, you're rather unique. In the same way
Thank
that
you.
a human might consider a primate, you almost remind us of ourselves. Though, of course, we'd never stoop to your level.
Rude. Very rude. How rude. Dark comes crushing down. It swallows you whole. Swallows you whole. Oh god, the lights go dim one by one. Neat, let's go. Christ, maybe it'd be safer not to move on at all. I mean, is that what you wanted me to do? How are you so small? What? Okay.
Get out. Get out. Can't you find your way out?
No, I can't. I guess I'm just gonna go. Coffee cup. Hello, coffee cup. Oh wait, wait, what? Oh shit. Oh shit, that thing's coming for me. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, didn't they say there's a pathway in the darkness? There's a pathway in the dark. Isn't that what it said? Trippy. Where? I'm gonna let it hit me. I'm gonna let it hit me. I'm gonna let it hit me. Yep. Oh, Lord. Okay. Ew, it's all goopy. Ew. Oh, it's all goopy. Pixelated and oogie. Oh, hey. Cool. Oh, and down we go. And down we go. It's like a water slide. Except it's made of guts. And it's really gross. Oh, thank God. I'm finally back where I entered. Time to get the hell out of here. Found a key. Wait, that's the brass key. Right? Alright, I can't click on anything anymore, so maybe, just maybe, we're out of it. Maybe we made it. Go into the creepy door, go into the creepy door. Okay, we are not done. Fuck, is what he says. You're not getting out of this one that easy.
You're finally here. Certainly kept the suspense going. Stay right there. We shall be with you shortly, and once we're there, we'll turn your form into something more palatable. More arms, we think. More legs. The eyes out. Stay right there.
Fat chance of that one happening, bucko. I'm out of here. If I have to, I'll drop down that, but I don't want to if I don't have to. I think these guys are going to be chasing after me very... Oh... Okay, Okay, I'm kind of stuck. Oh no, I'm stuck. Okay, alright, here we go. Whee! Whee! Right. Oh shit, they're coming, aren't they? Oh shit, they're coming, aren't they? Ah, dang, man. Oh, the stairs are moving. Kind of? Okay. I have a feeling that I... Ah, shit. Okay. We got... Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, huh? Huh? Oh, wait, no. I didn't... I mean, I kind of didn't want... I didn't want to be in that room, but I think it might be better than this room. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Oh, can we make it? Oh, come on. Okay, I can't jump. So... Since I can't okay. Okay. These are just different. Looks like something else. So it looks like something goes here. Well, isn't this place a wreck? If I lived in some place as disorganized as here, I think it'd just be a matter of time before I was swallowed up by all the trash. I like the staircases though, they're a nice touch. You're probably wondering what needs to be done here. I think deep down you already know. Since you're so inclined to play dumb though, I'll give you a hint. It'd be a lot easier to get around here if you could organize everything somehow. Hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Wow, I never thought I'd see something smaller than my self-esteem. Oof, big oof. So I guess I have to find things, yeah? Can I just walk up these stairs? No. Okay, I gotta find some... Man, this game just keeps on freaking going, huh? Okay. Back into the doors we go, huh? So I have to find some things. Plain and simple, huh? I'm going down this way. Oh, it's a goopy room. Oh, that's a goopy one. Oh, there's a goopy chairs. Oh my goodness. They're all gross and oogie. If this place were mined, it would not be pure. The answer to the path ahead is embedded in a column of red flesh. Neat. Okay, column of red flesh. Here we go. Ah. A brass key. Understood. Oh, wait, what? Oh, man. Alright. That's a bit disorienting. A little bit confusing. I'm gonna see if does it take me to the same spot. If I go here again, does it go to the same oogie place? Yes, it does. Sweet. Column of red flesh. And I went in that door. I'm gonna go in this one. I just flipped it. Oh. Oh. Dude, what is this game? What are we doing here, guys? Come on. You gonna spit out a butt again? There's gonna be another butt? No? I'll keep you going, though. Card holder. Cool. See what this one says. This place were mined, it would not be pure. It seems pure, but there are cracks, memories of others' misdeeds, of evil committed. Yeah, okay. There are recurring themes in each memory, and one that is alone. The numbers will open your path back. Okay. Okay. The numbers will open your path back. Should I try the same... 4102? Yeah, that's not it. There are no numbers on the either. Is that numbers? Anything? Ah, crap. I'm stuck here. I'm gonna do my best for the next few minutes to try to find some numbers. If I don't find these damn numbers, then I'm brute forcing it, and I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm brute forcing it. I don't even care. I'm doing it. Yep, I'm doing it. I don't know how I would have found it. I don't even know how I'm supposed to find that. I just brute force it. Who cares? Whatever. Alright, you little shit, like you hadn't done enough already, now I'm trapped here. Damned to repeat this shit like I'm a goddamn tape recorder. If you had an ounce of remorse, you'd dash your brains out on the nearest wall. He was never much good at forming connections with people, and this time wasn't any different. That woman who'd walked into his life spent a night and a half with him, and recognized him for what he was, an empty, half-formed piece of sentient scum. Naturally, he took eons more from their brief tryst? I don't actually know that word. Than she ever intended. Spent days upon days picking their every second together apart, thinking about what he could have done differently. Not once did he even consider what he should have known in the first place, that it just wasn't anything to him. He wasn't person enough for himself, let alone another. Okay, we good? Let's go. Go, fam. Alright, so I got the card holder from this weird hole. I'm gonna go this way, actually. This kind of makes me feel like I need to. Ooh, oogie painting. I wish I could run. I'd like to have a sprint button. Keep pressing shift like I can sprint. I can't. There is no sprint. We go this way. This way. Okay, let's see. Where are the things? Where are the things? Where's the things? Okay, here I can actually put down the thing. Card holder. Go fetch. Go fetch my relics, V, or whatever your name is. Whee! Barely missed missed that one. I was hoping I could land on one of these. I think it'd be pretty cool. Oh, it's another Oogie room. 1, the first. Picked up the tablet. 2, the second. Picked up the tablet. Let me guess. The 4th. Picked up the tablet. Joy of the recluse. Of his 5 fingers, he lost 2. Only 3 remained. Without the first, he would have been an animal. Without the second, he could no longer condemn. And without his final remaining finger, his hand would look a little strange. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Give me that. Picked up the cabinet. The 3rd. Picked up the 3rd. I don't think I need the instructions here, but okay. Yeah, you little bastard, this is what things look like here. Anyway, I spent a lot of time in this hellhole, and I'd be willing to bet if you dug up the floorboards anywhere, this is what you'd find. Eyes, pulsating, flesh, red guts, blood. That's what I think. I think this is all there is. A place like this, without cease, couldn't exist on its own. An empty nothingness. No, if it's gonna make up all this space, if it's going to contain so much knowledge, is it so far-fetched that something might have changed in its makeup? That is, might have come alive. Forget it. I can see you already have your own beliefs. Well, maybe you're right, maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't matter. This room is a trap, must be. Those tables with the notes weren't here until earlier. I can't say when. But I think they came for you. Serves you right. I know you're kind. But if it'll help you get the hell out of my room, well, it's a test too. Christ, I can still see your slack-jawed expression. Fine. I will give you not 1, but 2 whole hints. Even a damn fool like you should be able to use them. 1, the librarian would like to give you a hand. 2, the flesh in that safe does not operate like its predecessor. Weird, okay. Okay. Can I get the 5th? The 5th! The 5th! Just the 5th one. I'm not sure how much stranger any of this can get. Let's see. Okay. Statement 1. Statement 2. 3, 4, 5. Oh no. Oh no. I'm dumb. I missed. Oh wait, what? The way these things wriggle, it's almost as if something is alive within. So I think this has something to do with it. Of his 5 fingers, 5 tablets, only 3 remained. Without the first, he would have been an animal. Without the second, he could no longer condemn. And without his final remaining finger, his hand would look a little strange. I don't know. I'm just gonna let him stay. I'm gonna let him chill there. I got the cabinet. That's all I really wanted to come for anyway. That's all I cared about. That's all I wanted, was the cabinet. Going down the stairs. Whoop, whoop. Falling down the floor. Whoop, whoop. I'm in a weird room. What does this one say? Don't listen to them if you can help it. You and me, we're birds of a feather, I can tell. Better to pull the covers over your head and cover your ears in case you hear something you don't want to. Sit down and let the inevitable wash over you. I'd take this fate to turning into one of those husks. Brr, gives me shivers. But if you're really hell-bent on rappelling into the lion's gullet, and don't say I didn't warn you, I guess you need all the help you can get. Here's what I have to say. Listen carefully.
You just find nothing.
Find nothing. Rolodex. Everything is. You just find nothing. Everything is. Can harm. Stop thinking. Okay, so I think it's everything is. Everything is. Find nothing. Can harm. You just.
Stop thinking.
You just stop thinking.
Everything
Everything is fine. Nothing can harm.
Can harm.
You just stop thinking.
You just
Stop thinking. I think that's it. I think that's what it is.
stop thinking.
We got it. Play dumb all you like. The librarian already knows your body inside and out. He spent all of his time searching, and eventually he found his goal. There are places, even in the digital world, where things not meant for the mortal eyes lurk. He caught only the slightest glimpse of one such place, and it was enough. The eyes of the librarian were upon him. From that point forward, what happened was destined to happen. And worst of all, he would never find the knowledge he sought. Maybe it's better that way. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. All I know is I'm going to put this stuff in the Rolodex back on the table. Because I want to get the heck out of here. Want to get out of here, man. Just want to get out. Got some weird hands. Want to get out of here. Just want to get out of here. Just wanting to get out of here, man. Just wanting to get out of here. I don't know. Turn me around. We'll see. Can I put the thing in the thing? Ah, this is not the place for the thing. Right. This is a tough one. This is a heck of a game. And I bet I'd be willing to bet there's more than one ending, just because there's so many things to do. It wouldn't surprise me if they've got some crazy amount of endings. Place the Rolodex. Place that guy. Yeah. Let's go. I knew you'd come. Very well. I'll speak. He was always inclined towards solitude. Not that he had any choice in the matter. In fact, if he had, perhaps solitude would not have been his lot. But he was terrible with words. Worse with speaking. I can relate. It wasn't so much a matter of laughter at his expense. It was merely a curiosity. An ingrown, strange thing, vaguely uncomfortable, but otherwise without note. There was one exception to this lonely existence. As he aged, he found himself in the position of an archivist. Surrounded only by dust, dead things, dead words. Though he had grown used to the solitude, he hated it with a burning, quiet passion. Thus, when a graduate student about his age came to plumb the dry and dead things, he forced himself to strike up a conversation with her. To his delight, she returned his words, and for the first time in ages, he felt his heart beat a little faster. Going back to the very beginning. Walking slow as molasses. What are this? What are this? What are this? Why do these make me think of bumblebees? These remind me of like the back end of bumblebees. Oh, come on, you blinky boy. Let's go. Move it. Move it. Is this the way? These games are pretty difficult sometimes because you gotta just figure it out. Almost no instructions whatsoever. Okay, we're back here. Gotcha. Okay. One, the librarian would like to give you his hand. The flesh in that safe does not operate like its predecessor. What does that even mean, man? And what is this crap? Come on! Flesh in the safe does not act like its predecessor. Joy of the recluse. Of his 5 fingers, he lost 2. 3 remained. Without the first, he would have been animal. The second, so 1, 2, 5. Right? Maybe it's just 1, 2, 5. Because, like, I guess maybe I'm supposed to only have. Yeah. I wasn't supposed to put them all in there. Okay, got it. I know more than the others, but I won't tell you. He spent too much time alone, thinking, and that accelerated his downfall. A terrible thing befell the woman he claimed to have loved. It consumed him, consumed his every waking moment. whether or not he had been loved back. The depression lost him his job and his home, turning a sad wreck of a human being into a sadder, hollower thing. His focus, his obsession, never strayed. He was gone from his life, or she was gone from his life, and as far as he was concerned, that was all that mattered. Even when a family member took him in and sheltered him, he all but ignored them. So entrapped with himself was he. Here we go back. Hey! Light at the end of the tunnel, but it's actually just another door. What's that? Screwdrivers and other stuff? What? Well, let's see if we can guess it. A 6 letters. No, not blank of this man. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. There's no way I'll be able to figure out what that is. Oh, that must be a second ending or something. It has to be a second ending. I'm gonna go through here. Screw it. He was aware enough to be jealous, though she rebuked his advances, though she suggested the two of them never see each other again. It was, of course, not enough for him. He would come by daily, nightly. When she locked the door, he would continue to bang on it. When she called the police, he still found ways to watch from afar. Until one night, that is, when he watched an unknown foreign shape enter her abode. Though he could only barely make the silhouette out, he could tell it was a man, and that was enough to send him into a rage. The authorities arrived too late on scene to save anyone. Through the fire, though the fire was contained, the victims died of smoke inhalation. Somehow, they hadn't been able to open the front door. The screwdriver, keeping it jammed, was no longer at the scene of the crime, of course. Oof. Homeboy killed him. Okay. Okay. When I next opened my eyes, I found myself on an empty road in a desolate place. There was a faint, ephemeral quality to everything. It didn't fill me with confidence. In the back of my head, I felt a thought burn, like a fallen ember from the end of a cigarette. Was I free, or was I still trapped within the library's vast expanse? And how could I tell, even if I arrived home and everything was as it had been? How could I know if the librarian's voice wouldn't be just on the other side of every door, of every window, forever? I guess it doesn't matter either way. At the end of everything, I never found what I'd come to the library to gain. For the rest of my life, I think I'll find myself wondering just what it was that I missed. Perhaps the failure was a blessing, empty as I find myself left. Perhaps there was something even worse waiting for me, if I'd only looked a little deeper. Oh, so I could have done something else, apparently. Ah! But I doubt it. Floaty books. Oh, that's it. Oh, man. Heck yeah. That was cool. Oh, wow. God, that was a long one. I'm not used to this, to some of these free Steam games being that long and kind of in-depth. There was a lot going on in this one. Wow. And it's also great because it was a weird one and it kind of still made sense, you know? most of the time, those weird games, especially the ones that are free, they lose the plot 10 minutes in, and they kind of just, you're just like, what am I doing? Or they have cheap crap of like, oh, you gotta go back and forth and walk and walk and walk and walk and walk. And it's like, well, yes, you had to do that with this one. A little bit of it was just me being a daft idiot and not seeing the notes and the numbers within the notes. But overall, I mean, it wasn't bad. And, you know, you get stuck, it's your fault. So that's pretty cool. It's not because the game was bad, it's because I was bad. So that's really cool. So, yeah, that was A Place Forbidden. That was good. I think that one was good. I like that one a lot, and I'll be looking forward to seeing some more from these developers. That was really neat. So, that being said, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed yourself, subscribe, like, comment below what was your favorite part. What did you think was on the other side of that other door? What do you think it could have been? I might come back to this one day and pull out that second ending. We'll see. I don't know. But for now, that is all I've got time for. So, again, thank you everybody so much for watching. And until the next scary game, bye-bye.